It was a quiet afternoon in the bustling heart of the city. No one could have predicted how a seemingly ordinary police stop would escalate into a moment that would send shockwaves through the entire community. A routine search, a woman standing her ground, and the arrival of someone no one expected. What really happened that day? And who was in the right? Let's uncover this story. But as you listen, ask yourself, how would you react in this situation? Before we dive into the full story, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment about what you think of the actions taken by everyone involved. This story takes us to the vibrant streets of Lagos, Nigeria, a city that rarely sleeps. It's a city of power, politics, and the occasional clash between authority and the people. On this particular day, traffic was thick as usual, with horns blaring and vendors weaving through cars, selling everything from snacks to sunglasses. Among the vehicles was a sleek black SUV, its tinted windows betraying nothing about the person inside. Inside the car sat a woman, dressed elegantly, heading home after a meeting. What she didn't know was that her next stop wouldn't be her house, but a confrontation with the local police. At a routine police checkpoint, officers were pulling over cars, conducting random checks. The woman's SUV was flagged down, and as protocol dictated, she rolled down her window. The officer, stern-faced, asked for her license and vehicle papers. She calmly complied, handing them over without hesitation. But then, something unexpected happened. The officer asked her to step out of the vehicle for a search. The woman resisted, not wanting to be seen. She paused, looking at him intently, and replied, "Officer, is there a reason for this search? My papers are in order, and I've done nothing wrong." The officer, seemingly agitated, insisted. This was the moment things began to take a turn. The woman, maintaining her composure, firmly repeated her question. "Under what grounds are you searching my car?" The standoff drew attention from other drivers and passers-by. People began to gather, murmuring and pulling out their phones to record. The woman stepped out of the car, careful not to escalate the situation. But her calm demeanor seemed to irritate the officers further. Without providing a clear reason, the officers began searching her car, rummaging through her belongings. She stood to the side, her arms crossed, her gaze unwavering. Among the onlookers, whispers started. Who is she? Why are the officers being so aggressive? One bold bystander approached and whispered to an officer, "Do you know who that is?" The officer shrugged dismissively, saying, "It doesn't matter. No one is above the law." But then, the unexpected happened. Just as the situation reached its boiling point, a black sedan pulled up. Out stepped a tall, imposing man dressed in a sharp suit. The air shifted instantly. The murmurs among the crowd grew louder. "That's the commissioner," someone whispered. The man approached the scene with measured steps, his presence commanding attention. He looked at his wife, who nodded subtly in his direction, then turned to the officers. "What's going on here?" he asked, his voice calm but filled with authority. The lead officer, now visibly nervous, stammered as he explained their actions. The commissioner listened patiently, but his expression was unreadable. He then asked one simple question. "Did she break any laws?" The officer hesitated, then admitted, "No, sir." The commissioner's tone hardened. Then why was her car searched without cause? Why was she treated like a common criminal? The officer's excuses began to falter as the commissioner continued. "Do you understand that you've violated her rights? She is my wife, but more importantly, she is a citizen of this country, entitled to respect and fairness." By now, the crowd was silent, their phones capturing every word. The commissioner turned to his wife, his voice softening. "Are you okay?" She nodded, her composure still intact, but the strain of the situation was evident. The commissioner didn't stop there. He insisted the officers apologize to his wife in front of the crowd. Reluctantly, they complied, their heads bowed. The commissioner then addressed the onlookers, saying, "This is not about me or my position. This is about ensuring that no one, regardless of their status, is subjected to unnecessary harassment. We must all hold ourselves accountable, whether we wear a uniform or not." The crowd erupted in applause, their respect for the commissioner evident. As he and his wife got back into their vehicles and drove away, the officers were left to reflect on their actions. This story is a powerful reminder that standing up for what's right doesn't always require shouting or aggression. Sometimes it's about maintaining your dignity and knowing your rights. The commissioner's wife showed incredible strength in the face of adversity, and her husband's actions demonstrated true leadership. What do you think about how this situation was handled? Could it have gone differently if she wasn't the wife of a commissioner? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, stories like this remind us to treat each other with respect and fairness, no matter who we are or where we come from. If you enjoyed this story, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss another upload. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.